What if I told you there's a track-only hypercar that brings Formula 1 level performance to your garage? A car that boasts over 800 horsepower from a screaming V10 engine, weighs less than 1,000 kilograms, and offers the thrill of a single-seater racer. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, the McLaren Solus GT is here to turn that dream into reality. But who is this hypercar made for? What makes the Solus GT stand out in McLaren's already impressive lineup? And just how extreme is this track weapon? This is the McLaren Solus GT, a car that's as close to a Formula 1 experience as you'll ever get on four wheels. Let's dive into the story behind the McLaren Solus GT. This isn't just another hypercar from McLaren, it's a machine with a purpose. The Solus GT started as a concept car, the McLaren Vision Gran Turismo, created exclusively for the PlayStation Gran Turismo video game series. But McLaren didn't stop there. They turned that virtual concept into a reality, producing a hypercar that's pure, undiluted, track-focused madness. The car was designed for a very specific type of driver, someone who's not just looking for speed, but the raw, unfiltered connection between man and machine. It's a track car for the purists, the kind of people who live for the thrill of pushing a car to its absolute limits. The Solus GT isn't about luxury or road comfort. It's about delivering the most visceral driving experience possible. Now, let's talk about the design. One look at the Solus GT, and it's clear that this car was born to dominate the track. Every line, every surface, every component screams speed and precision. But what exactly are we looking at? The Solus GT's design is all about function. The body is crafted from lightweight carbon fiber, and every aerodynamic element has a purpose. From the massive front splitter to the towering rear wing, everything is there to maximize downforce and keep the car glued to the tarmac at high speeds. But McLaren didn't just throw on some aero bits and call it a day. It's been designed from the ground up, free from the compromises of road and race regulations. The design of the Solus GT was heavily influenced by their Formula 1 and endurance racing experience. It's like they've distilled all their racing knowledge into one car. The jet aircraft canopy-style cockpit, the exposed suspension components, the low-slung profile, it's all designed to give you the feeling of driving a prototype race car. But don't be fooled into thinking that this is just a pretty face. The design serves a real purpose, maximizing airflow, reducing drag, and keeping the car as stable as possible, even at speeds that would make your eyes water. And all of these features collectively generate 1,200 kilograms of downforce at 150 miles per hour. Now, let's get into the heart of this beast, the engine. In an era where hybrid and electric powertrains are becoming the norm, McLaren has gone all in with a naturally aspirated 5.2-litre V10. This isn't just any V10 though. It's a bespoke unit built specifically for the Solus GT, and it delivers over 800 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque. But it's not just about the numbers. This engine revs to an ear-piercing 10,000 RPM, delivering a sound that'll send shivers down your spine. It's a symphony of mechanical fury, a throwback to the golden age of motorsport. The V10 is paired with a 7-speed sequential gearbox, delivering power to the rear wheels with lightning-fast shifts. 0 to 62 miles per hour takes just 2.5 seconds, and its maximum speed is beyond 200 miles per hour. And because this is a track car, there's no need for heavy, complex systems like all-wheel drive or hybrid assistance. It's just you, the car, and the track. And speaking of the track, McLaren has done everything to ensure the Solus GT is as fast as possible. The car's weight is kept under 1,000 kilograms thanks to a focus on lightweight materials and a Spartan interior. This combined with that powerful V10 gives the Solus GT an insane power-to-weight ratio. Let's step inside the Solus GT. If you're expecting the usual luxury found in McLaren's road cars, then think again. This cockpit is all about the business of racing. The first thing you'll notice is the seating position. You sit low, legs stretched out in front, just like a Formula 1 driver. The steering wheel is a racing-style unit, packed with buttons and switches that control everything from the car's traction control to the pit lane limiter. Behind the wheel, there's a fully digital display that provides all the essential information that you need while lapping the track. And forget about creature comforts. There's no radio, no air conditioning, and certainly no infotainment system. The only soundtrack you'll be listening to is that glorious V10 engine. The seats are custom molded to the driver, ensuring a perfect fit that keeps you locked in place, even under the extreme forces that this car can generate. And every control, every switch is within easy reach, so you can focus on one thing: driving as fast as possible. Now, let's talk performance. The McLaren Solus GT isn't just about straight line speed, it's designed to dominate on the track. With over 800 horsepower and a weight of under 1,000 kilograms, it's a rocket in a straight line. But that's only part of the story. This car is all about cornering. The aerodynamics generate massive downforce, keeping the car stable and planted even at high speeds. The suspension is fully adjustable, allowing drivers to fine-tune the car's handling to their preferences and the track conditions. Braking is handled by a set of carbon ceramic brakes, providing the kind of stopping power you'd expect from a car this extreme. And let's not forget the tyres, specially developed slicks that provide the ultimate grip on the track. But here's the thing, the Solus GT isn't just about numbers on a spec sheet, it's about the experience. McLaren designed this car to deliver the purest, most exhilarating driving experience possible. It's not just about how fast you can go, it's about how alive you feel when you're behind the wheel. So what does the Solus GT mean for McLaren's future? It's a clear statement of intent that McLaren is committed to delivering pure, unfiltered driving experiences, even as the world moves towards electrification. The Solus GT is a limited-run car with only 25 units being produced. Each one is a rolling showcase of McLaren's engineering prowess and a tribute to the company's racing heritage. But more than that, it's a sign that McLaren isn't ready to give up on the internal combustion engine just yet. Looking forward, McLaren has hinted that the Solus GT could influence future models, especially those aimed at track enthusiasts. Could we see more cars like this in the future? Only time will tell. So, what do you think? Is the McLaren Solus GT the ultimate track weapon? Or is it too extreme for its own good? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive content.